to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we are just going to chit chat and play with newer released products. So I have quite a few of the newer palettes that have came out. I've been dying to use my Natasha Denona stuff again, my Jeffree stuff, my toothpaste, a lot of new stuff. So I'm definitely one that's like, I want to use things more than just once on camera and get, you know, I just do, okay? I bought it for a reason. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. I do upload here at least 3 times a week, so I'd love to have you. And let's go ahead and hoppy. All right. Oh, this hair is it's a look. I'm always like, why can't I do a cute messy bun? So we are gonna dip into a few different palettes because I just want to use stuff today. And I have a look in mind. So we are going to dip into the Too Faced The Natural Nudes. I am still thoroughly enjoying this product. It's definitely been like an everyday type product. So I'm gonna probably mix in, I'm gonna go in with cocoa first and then maybe mix in a little bit of maple. So just playing in the brown tones of this palette, the everyday tones, the boring tones, if you will, my favorites. So I haven't used cocoa yet, so I was like, let's try that one. Looks like a little bit of a cooler brown. I have it, oh, I didn't think that was going to be that dark. That's why I was like, I'll go in with this first. Which I feel like this is kind of the theme of the palette. Like, a lot of the shades actually show up compared to what used to not show up. Or like what looked like they wouldn't show up. Been using the P. Louise base. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I like that it's not as bright as the Anastasia, because like the Anastasia one is like white on my skin tone. But I wouldn't say that I thought the P. Louise, like, I like them in terms of their use the same. I wouldn't say that one outshines the other, I guess. So here's that. But anyways, how have you guys been? I will do my giveaway, and I mean, I've already locked it, but like, I'll announce that soon. I know I need to do that. It's been a crazy few weeks where I'm just, I don't know. Just trying to focus on like work rather than just YouTube, and just trying to switch up my content and figure out what direction I want to go in lately. I don't think I could do like a million channels, you know? So I'm just like, if people are interested, they'll watch the video, and if not, they won't, right? That's how I feel. That's what I do. I don't necessarily, I'm not a channel jumper, because I'm just like, if I'm interested in the topic, I'll watch it. Or if I like the person a lot, I'll watch it. I don't necessarily need it to be the same content all the time. That could be me. Please let me know your guys' opinion down below. But anyways, if you guys been watching Love is Blind, I will not do spoilers, but I have been embarrassed to admit that I really, really like it. Like, I like it so much more than The Bachelor. It's on Netflix, and then like this week is like, it ended last week, but they'll do an update this week. But with The Bachelor, like, I love watching it. It's something my sister and I do together. I don't love watching it. We just talk shit the whole time. But every time it's just like, if I get a week behind, I'm just like, that's 4 hours of TV that I missed. And then, so when I go over there, I'm just like, I can't sit here for 4 hours. Like, I have stuff to do. I can't. So now I'm like super behind on the season. And usually I end up just giving up like halfway through. Whereas like this Love is Blind, they meet through the door. They're not allowed to like see each other's faces until they propose. But what I like about it is then they go out into their like real world, and they have to like show each other where they live and talk about finances and talk about what they do for work and like actually see if it will work with the lifestyle. And that's what I like about it, because in The Bachelor, when anyone says I'm an entrepreneur, I just feel like that means you're unemployed and you probably live at home with your parents. Whereas like this one, you couldn't hide that. But does anyone else feel that way? Or am I just, you know, is it just me? I'm gonna mix a little bit of maple in just to warm it up. And then with a smaller brush, I'm just gonna pack truffle on that outer corner. Truffle and maple. But yeah, Lauren and Cameron are definitely my favorite couples. I really, really like them. And then I really like Kelly. But I'm not allowed to say the ending, but like so far those are like my favorite couples. G, I like, she's one of those girls where I feel like we all know somebody like that, where you're just like, you're a good person, and if you could just calm down, then things would be okay. But like unnecessary drama, you know, where I'm just like, just get it together and it would really help you. That's how, and then I act like I know these people. I don't know them. They don't call me at home. But I was kind of rooting for her just because I was like, oh, I just feel like you're insecure and you're creating this drama for no reason. So in that way, I felt bad for her because I was just like, I think she's a good person. I think she's just a lot. And then I've been trying to watch the Gabriel case on Netflix, but it's such a dark story that like I'm having a hard time watching it. Like almost like to the point where I've had to just turn it off and like walk away because I'm just, and that does not happen to me often. Like I just watched the new Ted Bundy thing on Amazon Prime. It's so good because it's like, I feel like we've watched a million Ted Bundy like documentaries, but this is from like the women's perspective. So like his girlfriend, her, you know, now she's obviously an adult, but like her kid and actual victims that went through it. And so it's super fascinating to me, but the one with the Gabriel one with the kids, like that's a whole other level where I'm not like excited to watch it. It's like a hard to watch documentary, which I think is the purpose, right? So that it doesn't happen again. It's bringing awareness to what could happen or what has happened. So yeah, those have been my shows. I need some lighthearted ones for sure. Like lately I've just like, I'm like, I need to watch something that makes me happy. But yeah. Anyways, Love is Blind has definitely been a recent favorite. And I would love to talk about it more, but like I said, I will not ruin it for the ones of you who have not finished it yet. Like it was funny because I was in studio and I was working last night and like 4 other people were training at the same time. And I was talking about the show and another guy was like, no, my wife and I haven't finished it yet. Don't talk about it. So it's been a lot of people that I feel like actually like the show. And he agreed. He's like, oh, I like it so much more when she makes me watch The Bachelor. Then he brought up Lifetime and I was like, oh no, I draw the line there. I can't watch Lifetime. Like, I know that sounds bad, but I'm like, no, that's just depressing for me if I admit that nope. I'm not at that age yet where I will watch Lifetime or Hallmark. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me feel sad right now. Like, I'm just like, I'm not there yet. I'll get there, but not today. All right, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star palette next. So I want to use, which one do I want to use? I think I'm going to go with Pink Magic, which is purple, not pink. But I think I'm going to use the Wet Jewel and Pink Magic. So these 2 shades. I've been dying to use this shade again. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a YouTube rut. Like not watching, I mean not filming, but like I have not been interested in videos lately and I don't know what's why. Like nothing's really changed. I think it's just more like listening to people that have gotten a lot of privilege on YouTube that got really high up there and then just, I feel like it's just always complaining about the views and this and that. And I'm just like, when I'm stressed out, I can't watch videos like that. Like, it's nice to be real with you guys and honest, but sometimes I'm also like, oh, I just need something a little uplifting, you know? Like a little lightheartedness. And I feel like lately that's been like the theme. Or maybe I'm alone and that's just the videos that I'm watching. I don't know. And there hasn't been really exciting makeup coming out either. Like, I say that, but I'm happy about it. Because I feel like last month I got so much new. Like every week I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta put this video out for a new release and this video out. And like right now I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't need, you know, I don't have anything new. I kind of want the Huda Beauty, like the new mint green palette. You guys know I love mint green. But like her little palettes to me are like super hit or miss. Like I either really love the formula or like I hate the formula. So like the neon ones, I did not like that. Like they were not great. I'm going to take a little bit of Wet Jewel and just kind of pack that right over it. But yeah, like what are you guys more into? Because I've been thinking about doing more like natural looks. Like I generally don't wear foundation most days, especially right now that I'm doing my retinol is really not getting along with my skin right now. in terms of like dryness. So foundation is not going on smooth. That's for sure. Which I don't mind. I'd rather have the benefits and clear my skin than be freaked out about not wearing foundation. So that's totally fine for me. Is that color not like so pretty? I love this purple a lot. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that maple in the crease, but I'm just gonna put on my foundation and we will do the rest of my face together. Okay, so I used my Pat McGrath. I just like the light coverage. I feel like my skin looks so healthy in this. So for my setting on the eyes, I'm going to use this I'm Woke shade from the Alamar palette. Give it some brightening. I'm still loving the whole Pat McGrath system, by the way. Not the whole system. I've never, I'm talking about the concealer and under eye powder. I really, really like it, and that's why I didn't use it today, because it's in my bedroom. But yeah, in case you were wondering, I still really, really like it. I didn't fill in my eyebrows yet, because I went and got my eyebrows laminated on Friday, so they do a lamination and a tint. It was something to where I was like, okay, I can bite the bullet and spend $60, where I feel like microblading, I'm going to go in with the Vesca bronzer and Diani. But I was like, okay, I'll go, I was like, I'll try this out. I'm still terrified of microblading. Do I want it done? Yes. But I'm like so scared. Like even the color she picked, I told her I wanted a little bit warmer. I was like, I go for like a dark brown, reddish, like, she's like, okay, so more like warm. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I don't feel like this is warm. I just feel like it's dark. But you guys should have seen me coming home on Friday. Like I literally was supposed to film and I was like, I'll go get my eyebrows done and then I'll film the rest of the day. Because that's usually when I have the most time. And and I was like, I can't film like this. So even my husband was like, what did you do? And he's like, you really? And I was like, I can do whatever I want, thank you. Like, you will never tell me what I cannot do to my body. He's like, oh no. He's like, yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. He's like, but are they gonna stay like that? And I was like, who knows? But I mean, obviously they didn't. Like as soon as I washed it off, like literally my eyebrows are half the size of what they were. But I don't know if I like it. Like I can definitely tell a difference, but like you still have to brush the hairs up every morning. And like if I move, like if I like happen to go like this and like scratch my brow hairs, they're not gonna stand up. Like I have to constantly kind of brush them up. It's just kind of like, essentially I have a brow gel in, but and my eyebrows don't curl, like old men grumpy eyebrows. But I'm still not, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I just don't know. Like I definitely feel like the tinting helped in terms of like the ends, but I feel like tinting is like better for, like lamination is better for people that actually have eyebrows. And I'm missing some hairs on the ends. It just never grew there for me. Or anyone in my family really. So I still feel like I need to like draw on the rest of the tail. Because there's definitely some sparse areas. But we'll see how long it lasts. It's supposed to last about 6 weeks. And like obviously the tinting is going to fade quicker than the lamination part. But we'll see. Kind of freaked me out though. Smelled like Nair. When she put it on my eyebrows, I was definitely like... like, are you sure about this? Did you use the wrong product? Because I know you do waxing here. Yeah, she's like, oh, I like the smell. But she was really nice, and the room was so nice and relaxing. I was just like, oh, I could sleep here. She also does lashes, which I'm thinking about doing in the next few weeks. I only do want to do lashes because I'm going to Hawaii next month. And I always, like, for vacation, I can't do lashes the rest of the time. But for vacation, I always feel like it just makes it so much easier. Because I get to vacation, I bring a whole bag of makeup, and I don't put any on. Like, I either had too many drinks, and I'm like, forget it. I'm not doing it. Or I'm sunburned. Or, like, I just never feel like doing it on vacation. Instead, I, like, get there, and I'm like, I'm on vacation. Why would I spend time doing that? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to dip into NARS Madly. That's what I love. I love the Sonia G brushes. I really wanted the new brush set Sigma came out with Jordan, but it's a $249 set, and I'm like, that's Sonia status, I'm just kind of like, I didn't need the like entire 14 brushes, so I was really sad that they didn't sell them. I'm just gonna kind of take it up individually. Like I was just kind of like, why? All right, I'm gonna use my Pink of Me Marc Jacobs. I'm just gonna pop it in the center. All right, and then back with this palette, I'm gonna grab the Glistening Snow shade, the white. It's a little chunky, but it's really nice for an inner corner highlight. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I might take back my Dominique Cosmetics palette, which I feel really bad about, but I am having the hardest time making that formula blend. It worked out fine when I tried it all on camera, and then I kept trying it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is taking me forever. Compared to like this one, where the browns are just blending seamlessly. I don't know what happened. All right, I'm gonna grab the Truffle shade, and just tightline. Not all the way, just like halfway in. But yeah, let me know your guys' experience with... I mean, I've had experience in terms of like lashes, like lash extensions, but not experience in terms of microblading. I'm just so scared. I'm so scared that I'm like, that's gonna be stuck on there. Like right now, I'm like, oh, if she microbladed this tone, I would not really like it. Like I want it to be a little bit warmer of a brown. I'm also just very picky. So I'm gonna go back in with Maple and Cocoa and smoke this out. And then I kind of just connect it at the inner corner if I feel like I need to. All right, and then lastly, I'm gonna dip into Petal and just the light pinky shade, and just with the soft brush, just go right underneath. I gotta go back to work, so I'm like, okay, maybe hopefully this is not too extreme, but I think I'll be fine. I'm going to spray my face. Ugh, gross. And then let's dip into this Natasha Denona palette because I have not used it. Definitely not on camera often. Alright, so I'm going to dip into the Super Glow shade and then a little bit of this one. So I'm going to go in with the Super Glow first. I'm going to just very lightly go in with this. But yeah, my foundation, I mean, it's definitely looking a little, you know, this is not Pat's fault. This is my skin just getting used to things. And then in the diamond powder, I'm just going to take it with my finger. Just to add a little extra sparkle. Look at that. I'm going to take Sweet Tea by Morphe. And then I'm going to take Becca Tulip. I love this lipstick so much. So nourishing and hydrating. Alright guys, that is the finished look. I feel so weird because I'm like not used to wearing t-shirts. I always see people in t-shirts and I'm like, oh, it looks so, I don't know why, but I'm always like, why do they look nice on them? And then I put one on and I think it's just because I don't have a long torso. I don't know. And then I feel constricted. Anyways, not the point of this. This is the finished look. I really like how this turned out. I was really dying to use that like one shade, but I like it a lot more with a more neutral eye. I still feel like my eyebrows are like super intense, almost like I'm like, I need to go in with more bronzer, but I was like, just get over it. Anyways though, that is the end of the video. Please comment down below and let's hang out down there. I want to know what's going on with you guys. I miss talking to you. So please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what videos you guys want to see next. I would really appreciate the opinions. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys.